3 steps how to not feel lonely again. Never. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you the decision you have to make to fix these 3 steps immediately. But before we do that, show reel. So many people during this COVID-19 pandemic, right, suffered from loneliness. I mean, it ended up to be even at the level of suicide, right? The way you have to understand this is that the only person that stays with you for your entire life is you. It's you. Everybody else can leave you. Friends, family, parents, spouse, even children, everybody leaves you. You are the only one staying with yourself for your entire life. Okay? And this is quite magic, right? Because you would think that being lonely is like, yes, I'm back with myself. I don't have to explain things, and I don't have to say things, and I don't have to do other things for others. But nevertheless, people, when they feel alone, they go into different stages, okay, of depression, of sadness, all right? So let's explain what actually loneliness means, because you can be surrounded by hundreds of people and still feel lonely deep down inside. When you feel like this, when you feel detached from the world, you feel lonely, you feel nobody understands you, it's usually because of some things that you haven't solved. Okay, so the first step you need to understand, and you need to solve this immediately so you will not be lonely anymore, is to befriend yourself. Okay, so imagine that you are befriending yourself on anything, on social media, on when you come into your room. Okay, you say, hey, hi me. Okay, consider yourself a different person. Consider yourself an outside person that, you know, you are welcoming, right? In your house, in your home, in your bedroom, in your life. Okay, you have to befriend yourself. You have to be comfortable with yourself. Okay, if there is something about yourself that you don't like the hair or the weight or anything, start working on it. Okay, you're the only one in charge of your life. So you have to start being comfortable with yourself, as you will be with yourself for the rest of your life. Okay, at some point, you know, it goes to love yourself. But this is very hard to do if you don't go to step 2, which is make peace with your past. This is step 2. So the reason why we can't love ourselves and we can't befriend ourselves and be comfortable with ourselves, because there is something here at step 2 we haven't made peace with. There is something that we haven't forgive ourselves for. Very simple. Forgive yourself for, right? So whenever you're feeling lonely, just go in front of a mirror and sit in front of yourself. Just sit in front of yourself. I'm me right now, okay? And just say, I forgive myself for, and see what comes up, okay? You don't have to have a script. You don't have to have a list. You don't have to have anything. And you will be shocked that sometimes you just don't even know why, but you're bursting into tears, okay? And that's fine. That's like a release. It's like you let it go. But make peace with your past. There is something in your past where you are not happy with yourself. And you can't befriend yourself. And you can't be comfortable with yourself. Okay? So just go in front of that mirror and just, do some mirror work of yourself and just cry it out. Just forgive yourself for whatever it happens. Even if something that happens in 5th grade. Or something that you didn't understand, but something that you couldn't do, just forgive yourself for it. This will really... The third step that I need you to take is to find your tribe. Now, what does that mean, right? Find the people around you that are having common goals. Now, seriously, I do know a lot of my clients, they suffer from anxiety and depression. So please do not go into an anxiety and depression groups. Go in groups that are healing anxiety and depression. Okay? Go to groups that are lifting you up a bit from where you are. You see, you're not going to feel loved and supported by everybody complaining and everybody being lonely and with anxiety and depression around. You need support from somebody that is upper than you. You don't go to where all the lonely people, all the one depressed, all the one suicidal, okay? You are finding your tribe that is higher up than you, that can encourage you, that can give you tips, that can help you out. To not feel lonely, that's the whole idea. Okay? So find a tribe that's higher up than you, even if it has some common goals, somebody that knows more than you, somebody that can help you out, only energetic with energy. They don't even have to be your best friend. I promised you that at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you the one decision you have to make to fix this loneliness problem forever. And the decision is the following. Do you want to be free or you want to be in bondage? Do you want to be free or you want to be in bondage? Which means to always depend on others and to always suffer when others are leaving you, even if they're leaving you by death or they're just abandoning you. So I really hope that you have chosen to be free. And I really hope that you make this decision to be free every day of your life. Then you have to understand that as you made this decision, you also made the decision not to be lonely. Because freedom implies some kind of loneliness. And also implies three other things. It implies clarity of what you want to do in your life, strength of how do you want to accomplish everything in your life and how persistent and driven you are, and courage to pursue your dreams. So these cannot be done in a bondage level. It can be done in a tribal level that helps you out. But somebody depending on you, clinging on you, or you clinging on somebody else, it's not going to happen. Okay? So please choose freedom. And when you choose freedom and you have clarity of who you are, where do you want to be, the strength to continue on your path, and the courage to find your purpose and to pursue it, then this is not a problem. This can never be a problem. This, it only means that it's a little change of direction. Like I feel lonely now. Okay, all right. So what would I do if I would be my best friend? Of course I would encourage myself, right? Okay. What if I have some problems in the past that I didn't solve? Go to the mirror and forgive yourself, okay? And go and find the tribe that will support me. But you see, I can never be lonely because I chose freedom. I chose freedom not to depend on others in a bondage. I made this choice. And it's a magnificent choice. So I need to follow these 3 steps properly and to figure out why I feel lonely. Why I can go down into myself and figure out why I'm lonely. And then you're going to notice that this loneliness, it only means a change of direction. There is something you are not happy with your past here. Something you're not happy about yourself, maybe even in the present. And just change direction, and that's it. And you already chosen to be free, right? Because who wants to be bonded by others and depending on others? Come on, let's face it. Right? If you know somebody that feels lonely, okay? What they need is not friends and partners and stuff like that. They only need to make these 3 steps and make a choice if they want to be free or not. And this is going to solve their problems. So I really hope this video helps. If you guys like these kind of videos, here's the thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe and hit that notification bell below, because I'm committed to make daily videos that depression is not a mental illness. It's a fixable condition. And this comes up into my depressed people that I'm helping all the time.